Hi everyone, today I'm just getting on to show you how I make my curl custard that I use to define my curls when I'm styling a wash and go. Basically this custard is just a mixture of Shea Moisture, Curl Enhancing Smoothie, and Eco Styler Gel. There are a few other videos on YouTube about how to make this custard. I just figured I'd add mine to that collection. Today, really the only thing that I have on my hair is the custard that I'm going to show you how to make. This is day one of a wash and go. I first co-washed my hair with L'Oreal Evercream conditioner, and then I applied the custard to soaking wet hair in 8 sections. That was in 8 sections while I was still in the shower. So let me give you a close-up picture of my hair. And to me, the results look very similar when I use this custard. The results look very similar to my Kinky Curly video. I think that was the very first video that I posted, except my hair isn't crunchy. I mean, it has a gel hold, but it's not terribly hard or crunchy or anything like that. And right now my hair is probably 70, 80% dry. So let's get on to the how-to. So this is the container that I use to make my custard. This is an old Shea Moisture container. This is not Shea Moisture though. This is leftover custard, and as you can see, it's time to make more. Okay. So again, basically, I will just be using Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. You can find this at Walmart, Walgreens, Target, and I don't know where else. But I normally buy mine from either Walmart or Target. This is what the top looks like. This is, if I can figure out how to show you on this camera. This is what the front looks like. And I like using this stuff. I love it. It smells really good. It's a little strong, but once you put it in your hair, it's not so strong, but it smells really good. And it's loaded with good things like shea butter, coconut oil, macadamia seed oil, avocado oil, mango seed butter. I mean, it's just loaded with good things. It's all natural, and it adheres to girl product that you can and can't use in your hair. So I really like this stuff. It's affordable. Before I started making the custard, I used to, after wetting my hair down and co-washing and all of that, I would apply goo gobs of this stuff, then apply my gel on top. And I would go through jars of this because I have a lot of hair. But using this custard helps me to save so much. Like for instance, normally I would go through a whole jar of this in maybe a month, every 3 weeks or so. Since I've been using the custard, I've been making the custard for a month, almost 2 months, and I started with a half empty jar of this. The jar, I still probably have like a third. This camera on the side. There we go. I still have like a third or so left. No, a fourth or so left in the container. Okay, so it's saving me money. It's saving me product by making this custard. I also use Eco Styler Gel in the custard. This time I'm going to be using the clear, as you can see, but it really doesn't matter. I've used the olive oil Eco Styler. I've used the argan oil Eco Styler. Obviously, I've used the clear Eco Styler, and I get the same results, okay? I haven't been able to find the blue Eco Styler gel. I really want to try that because I keep hearing that the hold is, still a good defining gel, but the hold isn't as hard. So, but for some reason I can't find that at my local Sally, so I'm stuck with the other 3 or 4 so options. Okay. So because this gel doesn't have any oil in it, I add olive oil to it, or really whatever oil I decide. Sometimes I've added just olive oil. There have been times that I've added olive oil and jojoba oil to my custard. Um, it's really just whatever I feel like. I add the oil because I believe that adding a little bit of oil gives me much more slip when I'm running the product through my hair. Okay, my hair is already wet when I run it through, but the oil just, for me, gives me a little bit more slip and it helps my fingers glide some. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I make this product or make this custard. So, ooh, sorry about that. Okay, basically, I can get my table and my laptop and everything to cooperate with me. Okay. So I already have some custard in this container, as you can see. But basically, this is how I would make new custard, even if I didn't have any in this container. So this is just a plastic knife that I've gotten from Wendy's. So I just take this custard. This is my Shea Moisture. I just take about that much, put it in the jar, okay, in the custard jar. That should be, I'll put a little bit more. So do you see how I'm saving so much with using this custard? I use nowhere near the amount of Shea Moisture that I used to use, okay? From one jar of custard, I can get maybe 9 to 10 or so applications, and I do my hair 3 times a week if I'm doing a wash and go. So I can go for a few weeks with this one jar. Okay, so that's the amount of custard that I'm going to use. I hope you all can see this. Now I'm taking my gel. Same knife, doesn't matter. And really, I'm going to fill this up with gel. Filling the rest of it up. With this custard, you still get all the benefits of gel. I need a gel. Some people can just use conditioner only as their styler. I can't do that. I'll have frizzy hair. My hair already is a little frizzy anyway, even with gel, tons of gel, and now even with the custard. However, my hair would definitely be frizzy with no gel. Okay, so I'm just filling up with gel. Like I was saying, this custard is good because you get all the benefits of gel, but the added um, Shea Moisture helps to soften the hold of the gel. Okay, so that's about how much gel I've used. The jar is not completely full, but I might eventually add more. Okay. Now, again, because this gel doesn't have oil in it, and truthfully, like there have been times where I've used the olive oil and the argan oil gel, and I've still added oil. But I'm going to add olive oil now. I'm just going to add about this much. Excuse me, not too much because the Curl Enhancing Smoothie has tons of oil and moisturizers in it too. So now just mix it together. Can you see where the consistencies are starting to blend together? Okay. You just mix until it's one smooth consistency. It'll have like a opaque, white, creamy look to it. It won't look like gel and custard. It'll just look, gel and curl cream. It'll just look like a evenly mixed custard. Another thing, the custard will turn the same color whether or not you use the green olive oil gel or the yellow argan oil gel. The custard will still turn the same color. Okay? So I'm just mixing and mixing and mixing. I like using this knife because I can get all down into the cracks and crevices of the jar. I'm just mixing. Okay, and now it looks pretty much mixed. Let you all see that. Making sure you can see it. Okay, that's what it looks like. But I'm going to add more because it's not full, and I should go ahead and just get it full so I can use it, for about 3 to 4 weeks. I'm not going to add any more Shea Moisture. It feels creamy enough. I'm going to add more gel. So you can see the ratio of gel to Shea Moisture is pretty large. Like I've used way more gel than I use Shea Moisture. So I do still go through gel. I used to go through a container of Echo Styler pretty fast too because again I was slobbing on the curl enhancing smoothie and then slathering on the gel on top of it before. It would take me so long, you guys. So now I still use quite a bit of gel, I guess in a given series of months, but I don't go through a container a month. Like I was going through one of these per month. Isn't that crazy? And one of these like every 3 weeks. Okay, so now this one container of Shea Moisture will probably last me about, I don't know, maybe 3, 4 months or so now. And a container of Echo Styler, one of the larger containers, will probably last me about 2 or so months, I guess. 2 to 3 months. I don't know. Either way, I'm saving money. I'm saving time. Hair's not as crunchy. So it's a win-win situation. Just going to mix this some more. Mix it. Okay. And here's the final product. Love this stuff. Had to snip it. Okay. The jar is full. And I have about a month or so worth of custard. Simple. Easy. This is also good because I travel a bit. The camera back on me. Okay. I travel quite a bit, and so it's much easier to carry this instead of carrying a huge jar of Echo Styler and then a jar of Shea Moisture. This is simple. So I hope you all like this idea. You should try it. If you're using a curl cream and then a gel, just try to combine them and see how it works out and let me know. I've only tried it with Shea Moisture and Echo Styler. That's just what I use. I like the results. I probably won't try anything else. I have no intentions on being a product junkie. One of my reasons for going natural again is to save money and time. So I just want to find something and stick with it. And with this custard, I feel like I found my thing and I'm sticking with it. But let me know what you think. I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions about this product, how I style my hair, just let me know.